Well, good morning wherever you are at, and welcome to the Mr. Teacher, Mr. Preacher podcast and YouTube channel. Got a weekly primer for you where we give you just some very basic strategies and tactics and tools that you can take to help create moments that last, which is what this channel is all about, learning about what lasts in athletics. And this will be a quick one as we're headed out for vacation as a family. And so we'll just stick to the script and won't dive deep into any of these. And when we get our preacher in resonance, Reverend in resonance back, we will go deeper into these. But let's review. Every week we go through gratitude. These are positive psych basics. Gratitude, Smacktalk, our discussion-based game. Media, something that we're watching that goes along with the theme of the month of enthusiasm. A flow trigger of the week. Could be internal or group. And then just something interesting we've seen. Let's jump right in. Smacktalk prompts. I'll read them out loud. Gratitude weekly prompts. Need a bit more of that coffee. We have 5 here for you that you can apply. You can throw them in your team reach or your group app and just practice finding the good in all sorts of scenarios. I'll just read them today. What is a tiny person in the far future that either showed kindness or would be kind? Number 2 is a tiny opportunity in the near past that left you a little frustrated from an objective point of view, like just the facts. You could go from your perspective or go from that third person objective. You could see somebody else be frustrated, and how might that be a good thing? A small thing in the near future, you may be rejected. Something small where you don't get it, and why would that be good? A medium experience in the far past that's sensitive from a limited perspective. So from one person's point of view, they're sensitive about. A medium person in the present is the last one that you're appreciative of. I saw that a lot with the MLB draft the other night, just seeing all the appreciation of players from their parents and other coaches who had impacted their life to get them there. Those are your gratitude good prompts. Number 2 is Smacktalk. So these are our questions that are openly debatable that would pair very well with Socratic Smackdown. Can't wait to dig more into that. But your prompts for this week are, number 1, get drafted. Would you want to be first round, earn that first round, or have that late round edge? Where do you think you get drafted, and where would you want to get drafted? You want to have that first round pedigree, or be an up-and-comer and nobody expects much from you? What are you thinking? Number 2 is that smoothest, effortless athlete. We started that with the deep read on Effortless by Greg McKeown. So have an open debate about that. Who is the smoothest athlete? Number 3 is a new signature smoothie or protein shake flavor. We were getting a protein shake at one of our local places, and just the amount of flavors, just so much deliciousness. So if you could have a signature smoothie or new shake flavor, something, what's yours? The healthy ones here. Taking those kind of treats and turning them into good. Number 4, vacation relaxation. Where do you go and what do you do to relax? What does that look like? I know people go on vacation for activities and all sorts of other stuff, but where's the place or the things that you do to relax? And number 5, I saw the Tim Ferriss show experimental podcast called Heresies. So I would like to ask that question. What is something you believe that your inner circle, maybe does not? So could be changing your mind. Doesn't have to be completely out there. Might be if you want to get your tinfoil out. Sure. What is something you believe that your inner circle does not? What's a heresy you have? Your movie media of the week is one of my favorite movies of all time, Patch Adams, featuring Robin Williams. Great movie. I am so excited to revisit this for enthusiasm. Laughter is indeed contagious. And if you have not seen the movie before, it takes quite the spin on a particular gentleman becoming a doctor and his unique approach towards serving patients. And that's something I think transfers quite well to our concept of enthusiasm. The scene with the squirrel If you have not seen the movie, oh man, you are in for a treat. Check that out. And just the overall concept of laughter and joy and enthusiasm transfers quite well to anything. So check out Patch Adams this week. Your flow trigger of the week is the unpredictability flow trigger. It's an external flow trigger, and it is the opposite of predictable and routine. So yes, we do need to make things effortless by offloading to checklists and to cheat sheets, as we learned in that deep read with Greg McEwen. Yet at the same time, when you don't know what's going to happen next in a good way, you keep them guessing. It forces us to pay attention, which is what flow triggers do. They drive attention to the now, or they remove complexity. And at this one, it would more or less push attention into the now. The idea is that if you have a black box, kind of like improv comedy, something's always in the box. You don't know what's in there, but there's something there. And there's a little bit of a tease, like, hey, something's coming at the end of practice. You know, it doesn't have to be unpredictability throughout the whole drill or the whole practice, but just maybe tease or foreshadow or a guess, where you maybe get a little clue here and there, but keep it unpredictable. Mix it up every once in a while. Last thing is what caught our eyes, or my eye this week, is I was playing in a softball tournament, and I'm getting to the age where there are generational phrases. So there are a couple of phrases thrown around that I did not know, and it reminded me of mean tweets, where people read mean tweets about themselves. So it would be very fun for athletes to teach their coaches and or their parents the lingo. It is hilarious to hear the non-generation discuss, gripe about the lingo that is not cool for them. So every generation seems to have their key phrases and things, or just goofy ones out there. So I think that'd be a perfect thing to, we might have to add that into some sort of weekly primer, is reading these phrases. I'm gonna have to get Jake to do it, and we can say the word and what it actually means. So that is your weekly primer for the week, where we have our gratitude, smack talk, movie media, flow trigger of the week, and interesting. Take those, run with them, watch that movie if it interests you, and we'll be back with another mini lesson and definitely a deep read. I'm excited to get Jake back. Thank you for watching. Remember, we are after what lasts in athletics, and these are things that can create those moments and memories for you and your team, and your athlete in your life. Thank you for watching. Never stop learning, and we'll see you on the next one. Be well, everybody.